All right, here we go. Number 1, dried fruit. You grab a bag of dried fruit, thinking you've just unlocked the cheat code for guilt-free snacking. Sweet, healthy, full of fiber, and conveniently portable for work, the gym, or your next Instagram story. But the truth is, you're chewing on compressed sugar in a fruit-shaped disguise. Yes, dried fruit keeps the fiber, but it also traps every gram of natural sugar. Then manufacturers kindly dump in extra sugar just to make sure your teeth know who's boss. The result? One piece of dried mango can be sweeter than a gummy bear, and 3 pieces deep, you're basically sipping cough syrup. And because dried fruit is small, dry, and easy to chew, it's dangerously easy to eat 5 or 6 pieces without realizing you just consumed the calorie count of a full bowl of rice. A single raisin might look innocent, but zoom in and it's wearing a sugar mask. Instead of biting into a juicy, refreshing apple, you're eating a concentrated recap of the fruit, all the sweet, none of the water. Dried fruit isn't a healthy snack. It's fruit that graduated from sugar school and is now on a mission to seduce you. Number 2. Bottled fruit juice. You grab a bottle with a juicy orange on the label, thinking you're about to drink liquid health and vitamin sunshine. But what you're actually sipping is sugar water in fruit-scented disguise. Most bottled juices have had all the fiber stripped out, the one thing that helps slow down sugar absorption. What's left is concentrated natural sugar that hits your body just like soda. One glass of orange juice can have as much sugar as a can of Coke. But because it's natural, you feel zero guilt. Spoiler alert. Your liver doesn't care if the sugar comes from grapes, oranges, or gummy bears. It still clocks in for overtime. Many bottled juices also come with added flavorings, preservatives, and acids to round out the taste. You think you're detoxing, but you're really just pouring glucose into your bloodstream at full speed. If you want real juice, at least make it at home. Bottled juice? That's fruit water that's been through an industrial spa and came out with nothing left but a shiny label and enough sugar to wake up your pancreas. Number 3. Breakfast cereal. You pour cereal into a bowl, add milk, and feel like the star of a wellness commercial, starting your day smart, balanced, with fiber and whole grains. But what you really just did was dump crispy corn syrup into a bowl. Many cereals labeled whole grain or high fiber are actually loaded with sugar, honey, and artificial flavoring. Even a small serving can pack 10 to 15 grams of sugar. And let's be honest, you never eat just one serving. It's usually double or triple that, followed by the classic lie. Well, at least it's better than a donut. The result? Your blood sugar spikes like a stock chart right before a crash, then plummets a few hours later, leaving you cranky, sluggish, and reaching for another hit, usually in the form of sweetened coffee. That's not a smart breakfast. That's a dopamine trap disguised as a morning ritual. And don't let the sprinkle of whole grains on top fool you. This is dessert and business casual. You think you're eating healthy, but you're really jumpstarting your morning with a bowl of cereal wearing a whole grain wig and the personality of a cookie. Number 4. Low-fat butter. You see the words low-fat on a tub of butter and instantly feel lighter, like you just lost 3% body fat by reading the label. But when the fat goes out, it's usually replaced with a cocktail of refined vegetable oils, thickeners, and additives that read like the ingredient list of tile adhesive. To keep it smooth, creamy, and still buttery after the actual butter has been sucked out, companies have to throw in a bunch of stuff your body has no idea how to process. A spoonful of real butter is rich and fatty, but your body knows what it is. Low-fat butter, on the other hand, is slicker, but comes with quiet side effects. Increased inflammation, metabolic confusion, and sometimes even more eating because you think you're being safe. Worse, many versions add sugar to make up for lost flavor, turning butter into a salty dessert wearing a health halo. Low-fat butter doesn't make you healthier. It just makes you convinced. And that tiny tub knows how to target your fear of belly fat better than a certified dietitian. Number 5, certain types of fish. They say eating fish is good for your brain, your heart, your figure. And you believe it every time you order salmon or tuna instead of a burger. But if that fish came from polluted waters, you're not getting omega-3, you're topping up your mercury levels. Mercury is a heavy metal your body struggles to flush out, and over time it can mess with your nervous system, memory, kidneys, and is especially risky for pregnant women. Big fish like tuna, swordfish, and shark usually carry more mercury because they sit high up on the seafood food chain. You're eating fish to boost brain power, but if you pick the wrong one, your brain won't thank you. It'll respond with fatigue, fog, and confusion. While you think you're detoxing with seafood, Your body is quietly trying to detox from a toxic metal you can't even see. Fish is great, but not all fish are your health buddies. Pick the wrong one, and you're basically eating fish brain while sacrificing your own, all for a fancy meal that looks good on Instagram. Number 6. Fast food? You think you're being smart by choosing grilled chicken over fried, salad over burgers, and water over soda. But let's be honest, you're still sitting in a fast food joint where everything is designed to taste great, go down fast, and keep you coming back. That grilled chicken? Probably marinated in a cocktail of industrial seasonings, artificial garlic butter, and plenty of oil. And that salad may look healthy, but hiding under those greens is creamy dressing, bacon bits, shredded cheese, and a handful of deep-fried croutons. In the end, you leave feeling like you ate clean, but your stomach is actually stuffed with salt, saturated fat, and empty calories. Fast food doesn't become healthy just because you skip the fries. You're playing dress-up with your meal, and fast food always wins, as the sneaky villain disguised in leafy greens. Number 7. Sugary drinks. You think only soda makes you gain weight, so you switch to milk tea, bottled juice, or fruit-flavored energy drinks to feel less guilty. Bad news. Your pancreas sees them all as part of the same sugar gang. One bottle of milk tea can contain 30 to 40 grams of sugar, just like a can of Coke, but it goes down easier thanks to the tea scent, the chewy toppings, and that sneaky, lightly sweet taste. Bottled juice? Stripped of fiber, packed with concentrated sugar. Energy drinks? Sugar plus caffeine, a combo that makes your heart race and your liver clock over time. You think you're choosing a healthier option, but you're really just rebranding liquid sugar. Liquid sugar absorbs faster, spikes your blood sugar hard, then crashes it fast, creating a cycle of fatigue and cravings that keeps you sipping for survival. Every sip isn't just empty calories, it's a silent invoice your health has to pay later. And no, there's no such thing as a naturally low-sugar fruit drink that's safe if you drink it daily like water. Your gut doesn't care about the marketing, it only cares how hard insulin has to work to clean up the mess. Number 8. Processed foods. You're busy, tired, and don't have time to cook. So you grab a few slices of deli meat, a bit of sausage, maybe a sandwich meal done. Sounds practical, even respectable. But in reality, you just invited a full squad of additives, sodium, and saturated fat into your body. Things like hot dogs, bacon, and white bread go through heavy industrial processing, stripping out fiber and replacing it with preservatives, artificial coloring, synthetic flavors, and a mountain of salt. One thin slice of deli meat might look innocent, but can pack as much sodium as a handful of salted peanuts. White bread? Just refined flour with no fiber, no nutrients, and a blood sugar spike that drops faster than your motivation after lunch. You think you're having a simple, calorie-conscious meal, but you're actually chewing your way into metabolic syndrome. This isn't food. It's an industrial replica of what food used to be. And the only thing getting reduced in processed meals isn't prep time, it's your lifespan. That's all for today. Comment the one that fooled you the longest and subscribe if you want more brain bugs explained.